Que lo que mi gente. I'm here today talking about skincare. And in today's skincare routine, or not even really routine, it's kind of like a DIY because I've been getting a lot of requests of people who are asking me, like, how do you get rid of dark marks? What are some of the things that I can use and stuff like that? And for the most part, we try to keep it natural. So there's a couple products, or a few products that I'm going to be using today to pretty much make a nice face mask that you can use depending on your skin type. When I say skin type, I mean like if you have sensitive skin versus dry skin versus oily skin. This is something that can pretty much work for all skin types, and it can be pretty powerful depending on how much you want to use it. Like this, I wouldn't personally use this on an every single day basis, but I would say if you want to use it super consistently, you can use it either every other day or like every 3 days or so, just so that you can make sure you're being super careful with your skin. And obviously, you have to know if you're allergic to these products beforehand, so that you won't just be putting something on your skin and then you look like a monster when you finish with everything. So basically, just to let you guys see the products that I'm using today, I'm going to be using first and foremost turmeric. I don't know how many people know about turmeric or the beneficial, dang, it's not even really like, okay, turmeric, or the benefits that turmeric has or whatever, internally versus externally. It's a fantastic thing to incorporate into your diet versus whatever routine that you're using as far as for your body as well, because it's just super great. I'm not gonna put any like real details in here about turmeric. You guys could pretty much just look it up, and you can take as much time as you want looking that up to figure out what type of benefits that it actually has. The next product that I'm going to be using is honey. Everybody like honey. I'm using honey because I need this. The goal to this DIY is to have a pasty kind of consistency, because I don't particularly like things that drip. Like the dripping, it just gets too messy. I don't like messes, and this is going to be something that you want to just literally stick to your face or whatever body part that you decide that you need to, get rid of a dark mark on. And yeah, that's what we're looking for. Something that's gonna stick and stay or whatever. The next ingredient is gonna be a lemon. I'm literally gonna just cut half of this lemon so that I can have enough lemon juice to put inside of my my bowl to have a base, some sort of a base to mix the two products in with. I'm also going to be using measuring spoons. I'm not a real big measuring person because I feel like when you are going for a certain consistency, the measurements become irrelevant at some point, but I need something to grab it out with, so that's why I'm using a spoon, technically. I have a application brush. This is probably not a legitimate application brush because I know nothing about makeup, but this is a brush to apply this stuff onto your face or whatever area of your body that you want it to be on. So that's why I'm saying application brush, because I'm going to be applying something with this, and it makes it a lot easier. You don't have to get your hands nasty and dirty. It gives you more precision, like around your eye area and stuff like that, without getting, like I said, nasty hands. I don't like nastiness or like messy stuff when it comes to my hands, unless I absolutely have no choice. But this brush, or a brush that is similar to this one, because it's soft but firm. It's the best policy for what I'm doing or what you are going to be doing with me. So it's this. I have a knife because you know, I need to cut the lemon. I don't have like bear claws or anything like that, so I'm gonna need a knife. That's really what it boils down to, because you know, at the end of the day, I mean, some people could rip it open. Maybe I can rip it open, but I don't want to mess. You know, I'm in my living room right now, and I don't want to like mess things up. You know, try to keep things clean and you know different things like that. Yeah, so the knife. And another thing is I have a small bowl of water. This water is important because before you apply different products on your face, you should always start by moisturizing your face just a little bit or whatever. And I'm going to be using these cotton swabs to do that. I'm going to just pretty much dip it into the water and you know, saturate them, and then just dab it over my face so that I can open up my face, my pores, so that my face would be able to receive the things that I'm about to do. Because if you just put it on a regular dry face, when you have certain oils or whatever moisturizer that's already on your face, because I didn't wash my face before I did this, because I'm gonna wash my face after, and I don't want my face to be dried out because I'm washing it too much. So I just add water so I can loosen up whatever is there, and then when I put that on, it's penetrating in some type of way. If that makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't make sense to you guys, just try it. Trust me, it'll work. Yeah, and I have a cutting board because I don't want to cut my table. You know, like it's stuff like that you don't really want to do, because you know I paid a certain amount of money for this table and I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, I mean, you pay for something. I mean, it's not a cutting board, so why would you cut anything on it? But I digress. Cutting board, yeah. So you know, there's that. So you know, there's that. So let's get into it. Vamos a comenzar. First, I want to start with the turmeric, because the turmeric is literally the driest thing I have over here. So I just want to start with it because I get to see exactly how much it is. This is like a half a teaspoon, and just, you know, you could palette and just throw it right into the kip. Mind you, I didn't show you guys my cup, well, my bowl or whatever. It's definitely not a cup. It's a bowl. And see, that's the bowl. My typical bowl. You guys have seen this bowl before. It's like the bowl, my mixing bowl or whatever. You don't really need anything bigger than this unless you're trying to store something that you've created or whatever as a DIY or something like that. But the next thing I want to do is add this lemon to it. So I'm going to cut the lemon. I don't really want you guys to see me cut the lemon because it's, you know, I want to keep this as child friendly as possible. So I'm just going to squeeze the lemon into it. I kind of pre-rolled the lemon before I started, before I did anything with this. And watch your eyes too, because I don't know, lemons are very unpredictable, and next thing you know, you'll get like it'll just spray sideways or something like that, and now you have lemon in your eye. I don't know how damaging that is, but you definitely should be careful. Okay, so I don't know if I have to add more lemon to it because it's like literally a whole half a lemon. That's like an oxymoron, right? Whole half. I don't know. Anyway, I'm adding the lemon. I'm just making it to where like it's wet in there or whatever. I know the honey is going to play a big part in getting that pasty kind of thing. Maybe I should add more lemon because it looks like the turmeric is kind of sucking up the moisture out of here. Even though the lemon's still gonna do its job, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about if seeds fall in here. We're not eating this, so it doesn't really make a difference. It's not that big a deal. If you get some seeds in your mixture, or whatever, who knows, it might help with what you're trying to accomplish today. So I have that in there. I'm not gonna start mixing it on top of the honey because I don't want to mess up that brush until I'm ready for it to get messed up. So I'm adding the honey. I'm eyeballing it. I'm not measuring anything out with this. Like I told you, that those measuring spoons were literally just for me to grab out the turmeric. So I'm gonna start mixing this now, and we're gonna try to, like, you see I'm just mixing it up. It doesn't have a particular consistency yet because everything is still kind of separated, but you just do it for a little while or whatever. If you're in a mood to put a mask on your face, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be all picky about how long it's taken to create a certain consistency in a mask paste. So that's like the least of your concerns and whatever else. I don't know, it feels a little loose right now. Maybe I have to add a little bit more honey. And we're just gonna add this honey in and just hope for the best. I feel like my hands are fatiguing. I just put a lot in there because I just want it to stick to my face. That's really what it is. Sticking to your face. Okay. So it may not be, it's like, it's a little drippy, but I think we could do it because you don't have to like completely saturate the brush. Like it can be on the brush. It's gonna be like super light. It's not gonna have like this white kind of look to it. You may have a little bit of orangey look, but that's about it. Like it's not even that crazy or whatever. But I feel like it's mixing good. It's mixing good. This is not exactly a paste, so like it's just kind of like, I don't even know what to really make of what the consistency of this is, but you guys will see, like, and it's going to be like super effective or whatever. I think for me to get it as a paste, I would have had to put like a different kind of combination in here with this, like, well, add something else into it. But this DIY is the cure to whatever dark marks you have on your face and whatever, you know, or not even just your face. I'm gonna put this on my face today, but not even just your face. It could be any part of your body, like your underarms. You can have like acne scars on your back. Well, somebody else would have to do it unless you have like some special abilities to kind of like contour your body into some weird shapes in order to reach different parts. But yeah, just pretty much like dark marks or whatever. You know, some women that have like that pluck hair, like from underneath their chin and stuff like that, they are going to be like in love with this because it'll like start lightening up that or whatever, and getting rid of that. Or people that pluck mustaches or whatever like that, people that have like darkness around their mouth or just anywhere, like you just apply it, and depending on your situation, depending on what your skin is able to take, you can literally just do this like I said, every other day or every 3 days or once a week. So I have this, the way it's as good as it's gonna get right now. And I'm just gonna take some of these cotton swabs, dip it in this water. This is warm water, by the way, because you wanna kind of sort of open up your pores before you do this, and kind of like sort of wipe off whatever oils that you have on your face already. You're not clean, like you're not literally like removing it fully. You're just getting it enough to, be able to put something else there without any other real interferences with what you're doing. And this is like super, like, once we wash this off, your face, well, once you wash this off, because we're not doing this together, you do know that, right? But once we get this off our face, the next thing is how your face feels after. So, it's not much going on this right here. I mean, I lifted a little bit. It's probably not that noticeable in the camera, but I definitely removed something. And like when you do your face, don't forget to do your next two, guys. I'm just doing my face because I don't want to go through the whole. I'm not taking a shower right now, so I'm not taking a shower right now, so I don't want to get things all over the place. Cause I want to just get in the shower, wash all that off. I just focus on my face right now, and you guys will see what we doing, how we doing this. So now that we got this, I'm just gonna kind of wring this out just a little bit. Like, you just basically run it up against the edge of the cup or the bowl, kind of like you're painting something or whatever. I've been working on that word because I always say painting. So painting, it still doesn't sound right to me, but we're gonna just do that. And it's still gonna be something on there, and you just pretty much start wherever on your face that you want to, particularly the forehead, because I have a little bit of darkness here on my forehead that over time I've been getting rid of. So, we're gonna start with that. So it has the most attention on it. You see I have like this little yellowy or orangey, I don't know, hue on my forehead right now. And as it starts to dry up some, just get that little part right there. I'll be having little issues in that spot. I am a person who has eczema, and this is like one of the most perfect combinations that you want to use, especially for people with eczema, because this pretty much helps a lot with that or whatever. I get my eyebrows too, because you can get dry, flaky, and all that stuff like that in your eyebrows, or you can have issues behind your hair, on your face. So for us guys, don't be afraid to, don't be avoiding your eyebrows. Even for females, I know y'all be getting your eyebrows done. It's not gonna mess it up or whatever if you just get a little bit of it on there or whatever, or you just purposely put it on there. I don't know. It's all up to how you want to do. But I'm doing this because I want to pretty much show you guys that there's no real limitation. Like, you can put this all over. It's not going to do nothing crazy or nothing it's not supposed to do. And also, depending on how much time you have and what you really want to accomplish here, you don't have to just put one layer of this. You can literally put up to like probably 3 layers, depending on how you want this to look at the end, because it is a mask. It's not like it's some regular thing. It's a mask, so you can put it on to where it gets thick on your face. It cleans up pretty well. being as though like there is one thing I really want to tell you guys. Being as though this is turmeric that's being used in here, turmeric stains things. So you don't want to wear a shirt that you see. I'm shirtless right now because we not doing that. You don't want to wear a shirt that you care about because when this gets on it, like clothes wise, just throw it out. Or just make that your I'm putting turmeric on my face shirt because that's about that's about the best thing you could possibly do or whatever. You either wear something you don't care about, or if it is something you care about and you're probably not gonna miss it much, just use that every time you want to use this, DIY on your face or on your body in any type of way. I'm not putting it in my nose. I am putting it very close to my nose though. But you see how this turmeric has like a natural glow on it already? Your face is gonna pretty much look like that after you finish putting this in or on. After you finish putting this on, and don't worry about getting it on your lips. Like I could literally put it all on my lips. It's edible. Everything that I'm using right now. It's edible. Of course, you don't want to put it thick on your lips because at the end of the day, you don't want to be quiet for a few seconds and then your lips are stuck together because it's honey in this. So, you do it like that, and as it dries, it's gonna be pretty sticky, and that's one of the reasons why I like to use. Tastes pretty good. That's the reason why I like to use honey with this, because if I just put turmeric in some lemon juice and just put it on my face, the lemon juice is sweet, so it has sugar in it, but it's not as sticky. Like you would have to literally probably, I don't even know how you would even mix that to get what you really, really want out of it, because, it just won't be sticky enough. Like this is literally sticking to my face right now. And I'm loving every minute of it because it feels good. Like my face is not stiff or whatever the case is. I don't think my face would get stiff even once it like fully dries. And not to say that I always take it off before it fully dries. It's just I've never experienced my face just feeling like, hey guys, so I'm putting it, like it's never like that. Like when you put an egg on your face, you get that or whatever, and you kind of look like a monster. But with this here, none of that. And see, I can leave it just like this if I want to. Of course, I'm gonna like fill in certain areas more because, like as it dries, you notice like, okay, maybe I missed this spot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you just bring it over, you bring it up. You don't have to worry about if it gets in your hair. It's actually good for your hair too, or whatever. There's no parts of your body that you can't put this on where, you have to be worrying or something. Like, oh my God, I put it in the wrong spot. This is a disaster. No, it's pretty good or whatever. And see, my water serves two purposes because I don't want this to, like, this is my brush that I use for a lot of the things that I put on my face, mask wise, or anything I'm cleaning my face with or whatever. So I'm just gonna have this in the water. I'm just gonna take, just kind of sprinkle it around in the water so that I can loosen up some of that honey. And with that, I don't have to worry about my brush getting ruined and staying together, and the next time I put it on my face, it's stiff as a board. So, just did that. But see how my face look or whatever the case, like I'm getting it super close, right? Now with the turmeric, when you add water to it or any type of liquid to it, it expands. So it can look like it's ground, so it looks like a powder or whatever the case is. But this herb is very similar to ginger. The way it looks, the consistency of it is very, very similar to ginger. So when you wet this, it swells up, and as you can see, like on my face, it's more like profound as far as like being on there. So, yeah, you just leave this for, I would say, 30 minutes to an hour or whatever. Like, you really want, like, when you're putting things on your face, let me explain something to you guys. When you're putting something on your face or something on your body that says you have to leave it there for a while, leave it there for a decent amount of time so that it can do whatever it's supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, you want it to have results. You don't want to just be doing this consistently and you're like, oh, I'm not seeing no type of results. And what you're not doing is allowing yourself to keep these products on your face long enough for you to actually get some results. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like the honey alone. Like people say, oh, you gotta put honey on your face. Honey makes your skin super soft, super super soft. The longer you keep it on there, yes, you don't want to just have it on your face all day, but you know it keeps your face super super soft. So when you're doing that, and then you're adding your moisturizers, and then you're sealing your moisturizers the same way that you seal it for your hair. You just walk around and you have like this supple face all day, or you have like this supple skin all day. Turmeric, it penetrates your skin and it does wonderful things. It keeps like it's like an anti-fungi kind of ingredient that you want to add into your body internally and externally. Obviously when you're doing good things for your body internally, it expresses itself externally at some point in time, but you have to be doing it for a certain amount of time in order for you to accomplish that. But overall, you want to do this, and as you do it, you'll start realizing like, wow, my face is looking brighter, or my skin is starting to look a lot brighter. And it is brighter, and you just keep it consistent. Obviously the brighter your skin becomes and the more healthier it looks, it doesn't have any more dark marks, you don't have to do this as much. Like you go from doing it once a week to once every 2 weeks, and depending on how great the results you have been getting, once a month. It's not impossible. I've seen people do it plenty of times over the years, and their skin looks great. Sometimes, we'll have our lazy moments to where we're not doing things that we know we should do, but then at least you can rely on something natural, something that's probably in your kitchen already. Because if you're putting turmeric in your food and you're using it on your skin, it's going to be in the house. It's just one of those things you look for. It's not hard to find. Obviously there's different brands of it, and I don't know how much that matters or whatever, but if you're putting turmeric on your face, get it from somewhere, like as long as you're getting it from somewhere that's reliable. Like if you're getting it from a Whole Foods store, or you're getting it from a health store, which is a Whole Foods store, but it's like a different type of health store, or herbal store, then you know that you're getting a pretty decent quality turmeric. And that goes for any other product that you're putting on your face and you're using for your DIYs and stuff like that. And it's pretty good. It's really good. Like you don't have to at that point really worry too much about, dang, is this good, or is this like a good, is this good coming from here? If this is what they specialize in, 9 times out of 10, you're getting a decent quality of it. I can't tell you exactly what level of quality you're getting, but you're getting decent quality, and you're going to see results if you're doing your research and you're purchasing your products from reliable sources. So don't worry about that. But yes, keep putting this on your face. And I'm also going to be showing you guys other products that do similar things. That's probably simpler or more complicated. Who knows? This is pretty simple to me. I feel it's literally 3 ingredients, and how can you really go wrong with 3 ingredients? Like it's not hard to find. You can find turmeric anywhere. You can find honey anywhere. You can find lemons anywhere. And then just have like a little bowl like this, and boom. You could even store this in the refrigerator up to, I would say, a week. We're not gonna go past a week, okay? We talking about, this is perishable. Like we're not gonna just be putting, like, I'm not sure if it's still good quality stuff on my face or on our faces, because you guys are gonna be doing this too. I know you are, because everybody is looking for something that's gonna help them improve the look of their skin in any type of way or whatever, as long as it's safe, because this stuff is completely safe. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, disclaimer: if you're allergic to honey, don't put honey on your face. If you're allergic to lemons, don't put lemons on your face. If you're allergic to turmeric, which is possible, a person could be allergic to pretty much anything. So if you're allergic to turmeric, don't put it in your face. There are other things that I'm going to be showing you guys that you can do that's going to have either similar results or even better results, depending on how your skin receives it. So I'm gonna wash this off of my face, and I'll be back, and I'm gonna show you guys. And I'm not gonna put any type of moisturizer on my face. I'm just gonna let you guys see what this combination did by itself with no moisturizer. And once you see the results, you be the judge of how often you're gonna probably use this, or you're just gonna try it and see what it does to your face, because obviously looking at my face, you can't say that your skin is the same as mine, even though it works for all skin types. Have your own experience. So I'm gonna let this sit for about probably an hour, and I'm gonna wash it off and let you guys see the results. All right, guys, I'm back, and I washed it all off my face. I have literally nothing on my face, no type of products, no nothing. This is just literally after washing my DIY off my face. That just sounds weird. I washed my DIY off my face. What is it? Like, a person could be like, "What is that?" Like, but I washed my ingredients off my face, and this is really what it is. Like, my face is super moist. Like, it feels like, I have it's soft. It's really, really soft. It feels super hydrated. Can my watch stop going off for like 5 seconds? I mean, come on, man. Hold up. Yeah, I had to put that on vibrate. My face is super hydrated, like super hydrated, and it just feels really, really good. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, this doesn't mean that you don't have to put no type of moisturizer on your face. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like after the product was on there by itself with no added products to my face, so you can see exactly what this stuff does. Like, look at that. Like, it's crazy. Like, my eyebrows are shiny. My eyebrows are shiny, and my facial hair is kind of on the shiny side, and that's literally just due to this right here. That's it. And you do that, and you do it enough, you'll see results, like super results. Like, I used to have, like, when I was in high school, I used to wear do-rags all the time because, I was just trying to keep my hair in place. But I had a dark mark coming down here, and I'm talking about, how when a female gets pregnant and she has like that lifeline, I think they call it a lifeline. She has like that lifeline there, or whatever the case is. I had that here and across here, super dark, super dark. Now it's I would say, to me, it's barely there. Like, I'm completely content with what I've accomplished over this amount of time. And it wasn't just this, because I was using this definitely, but I was using other things that I'm going to show you guys in later videos to lighten things up, to kind of like keep just healthy overall skin. And yeah, it's worked wonders. Like, if I can find a picture, I would definitely plug that into this video so you guys can see just how bad it was. That's if I can find a picture. If I can't find a picture, one day when I do another face or skin video, I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to put it in there like, look, you guys remember what I was telling you about the whole line here and the line here? Here you go. And it's just going to pop up. You're going to be like, damn, like it's gonna be really like, yo. And that was like, at first I thought it was like, okay, it's just probably because I wear do-rags all the time, and it's like the black from the do-rag is getting on my forehead. I was so stupid. But no, it was skin damage, because when you wear certain things, because you know, when you're trying to not get waves, my hair has always been a certain length, but when you just keeping your hair in place, but that's like you wearing it all the time, then it just rubs, and it's just damaging your skin over time. Like it wasn't like an overnight thing. It was like over time, my skin started becoming more and more damaged due to me wearing, you know, a do-rag on my head. And you know, you get that line, but that line doesn't always just mean like, oh, it's just a little tight. No, you keeping it like that, you're cutting off like certain blood supply to certain parts of your skin, and then it just darkens and darkens and darkens. And then obviously, like with the rubbing, you're gonna also experience more damage that way as well. And I'm talking about, I was wearing do-rags every single day. Like do-rags was my hair kind of situation. You would think I didn't like my hair, but I love my hair. Just I didn't like it to be out, because my hair is a certain texture, and at least the wind blows or whatever the case is, messed up all over the place, and I didn't want to deal with that. So yeah, I had that line way deeper, way darker, and now to this day, being that I've been using different things on my face and different things for my skin, and being a little bit more attentive to it, I no longer have those problems. So that was the video for today. If you guys have any questions about anything that you've seen today, or anything in general, like if you just want to see me put another video up, you know, about skin, which people are fascinated about. People are like, oh, I need my skin to be certain kinds of ways. You know, like if you want me to do more of that, let me know in the comments or whatever the case is. Literally any questions that you have, I should have an answer for it. And if I don't have an answer at the moment, I will do as much research as I possibly can do in order to get you an answer, because I feel like that's super important. If I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna put up videos about different things, you guys want in-depth information, in-depth, you know, stuff that you can use and get the results, because we these days we want to see results super quick. When it comes to your skin, forget about it. It's gonna definitely test your patience, because you have to have patience. It's literally the largest organ on our body, and it takes its time. It takes its time with everything. So yes, so like I said, in the comments, just leave comments, like this video if you enjoyed what you've seen here. Subscribe, of course, always subscribe. Like if you don't do nothing else, just subscribe. And you know, what else do you guys have to do? Oh yes, that bell. Ring that bell, or don't ring the bell, just press the bell. Because when you ring it, it's like on, off, on, off, on. Just don't ring it. Just press it, and that's like the only thing you gotta do. The whole ringing, just forget about the ringing thing. Just press that bell so that you can receive every message when it comes to my uploads. Like you guys know, I always upload on a Monday because etc. Need time to edit the video, you know, make sure everything is good, just in case I said something crazy, just in case I looked a little crazy. I'm like, oh no, I'm not putting that out. But definitely the instructions that I gave you, because you know, I remember it. I remember what I said. I remember exactly what I said. So do that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.